I'm Mitchel Bumb. I'm a field engineer at One Energy. I previously worked in the automotive industry, and my climb to the top has been rewarding. I guess the reason I chose the word rewarding was like every little thing I do here. Like if I complete a little task, I get like a euphoric feeling. Sometimes I have like days where I'm like stressful and I can't like complete that task, but then like the next day when I come in and actually get that completed, it's like all the better. My One Energy journey started back when I was in high school. So I was just going to college and I knew somebody who worked here, and I was like fairly close to the area. So I was asked if I wanted to come in and do like help with the concrete pour. So I was like, sure. I need some money for my college career. So I was like, yeah, I'll come in. Never thought I'd be working here. I was like very dead set on automotive industry. Then COVID kind of had a big breakout right when I was graduating. A lot of the automotive industry wasn't hiring at the time. And I then was looking for a job, knew some people here because I had made some connections. I contacted One Energy, came in here, I did like a 3-month internship, and then I found that I really enjoyed working here. I think I'm pretty much dead set where I'm at now. I guess I can say the biggest thing that makes One Energy appealing to me is like our transparency. Transparency is important to me because I'm a curious person. Engineering was what I majored in. I think most engineers are curious people. It can help me even keep motivated. So when I'm working on something, like a lot of times, even like back where I used to work, I'd be working on something, didn't know I was working on it, and I'd start losing some of my motivation. And I just sit there and like stare at the computer blankly. But since I have this transparency and this like open dialogue with everyone around me, like I know why I'm working on it, I know why it's important, so it can like really help me keep like stay motivated. That's kind of what drives me with this transparency. I get to know all the little details about the company that maybe I wouldn't know otherwise. Like I can go in, I can see like from the ground up how like our projects would go like completed, so I can get the whole like business model of the company like way easier than I ever could any other company, I think, because I can get all that transparency. Like I said, I can just talk to anybody, ask any questions I want, and I'll get those answers. So I can get step one, we approach customer, to step whatever, we've finished like this project and are monitoring it. So a lot of my past experiences that have helped me in my working career, I would say probably my biggest past experience and like still kind of current experience that I still do outside of work is farming. So farming has like really like boosted my creativity. So a lot of times you have to solve problems that you wouldn't really think of. Like you have to make a weird pulley system to lift some weird farm machinery piece that you have that no one would ever need to lift in a normal situation. But you've like created some weird device to lift this piece, and it's like really boosted my creativity that way. So as a field engineer at One Energy, I'd say every field engineer here has like a slightly different role. Everybody has their specialties, but I'd say my specialties just lie in my diversity. So like I'll come in, there won't be, like I said, a set plan, or like even if I set a plan, sometimes it'll get broken up. So like I can come in and I'll support somebody who's working on a certain project, or I'll come in and I'll write a report, or even I'll come in and I'll work on like a theory of some wind project that we had, and I can pursue that, the research end. So I can do research, I can do coding, I can just go out in like the construction field and like try to troubleshoot a problem we had, or just go out and try to like figure out how we're going to build a certain project, or even like fabricating. There's just so many things that we can do here, and I think just the diversity of it is what really like what field engineers really dive into. So one of my working passions that we just like pretty much uncovered, I'd say, would be like blade health. So like one of the things that I find really interesting, what I've realized when I'm doing drone inspections, is like I get to look at like turbine blades and see like, oh, there's a minor problem here, and I can like try to like diagnose like a way that we can fix that, and like just looking into things further. So I'd say overall, just like pursuing things that I'm passionate about at work will really help me to climb further and further until I'm like an expert in my field. I'm losing my train of thought here. I might rerun this one.